can you provide some insights into the most common mistakes or pitfalls that virtual assistants should avoid when seeking employment opportunity?
I think we've touched on a few already around making sure that you've followed instructions, making sure that if you're sharing a portfolio or some kind of profile that the person can actually view it. Obviously, make sure that you show up on time. But for me, it's also really important that people I'm working with are flexible. I'm not quite as extreme as Travis. I'm not going to text you at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I do like you to be available.
Busted. Now you know. Now you guys know. Okay. So basically, online professionalism, be on time, keep your profiles public and all that. How about you, Trav? Any additional pitfalls or mistakes that you commonly see?
Yeah, I think mentioned it before. When people are applying, they don't personalize their CV or covering letter to the job. That's about highlighting the keywords. They don't have a portfolio. I reach out to them, and go, "Where's your portfolio? Like, where are you demonstrating that you've done the task before?" They've got no customer testimonials. I think some other mistakes that I've seen virtual assistants is communication skills. So once they've got past the recruitment stage and now working with me, communication skills come up often, and it's a subtle undervalued skill, and there's some nuances to how you do it. For example, you become a parrot, and after the entrepreneur's given you a task or the manager's given you a task, you repeat back to them what you believe that they've told you, so that the manager can go, "Oh, yep, no, you're exactly right, except for these couple of things, just change this and this." Now you're clear on what's required from you. So that's just one small example. By summarizing at the end is another, everything that you're covered, making sure you've not missed everything. Any action points is another important thing in communications. Another one is, this is something recently I had a VA, and we've agreed some working times. Basically, it's 5 hours a day, spread over 5 days. And so what happened is we were meant to meet and we were meant to do a project, and something come up with a VA and they couldn't make that project, but they didn't tell me. And so what happens, they didn't tell me early. So the problem with that is I'm readjusting all my mini projects. Like I've got 20 individual other VAs that I'm working with, all got projects, and then I've got multiple businesses that I'm working on, all got different demands. I'm adjusting all that to make the time that we agreed with the virtual assistant. So when they're not communicating to me early enough, I don't mind if things change, because that's the way the world is, things change. But if they're not communicating that to me, then I've made all these changes in the background. And so it becomes a bit of a problem, because I could have used that time working on something else. So, and it can be simply solved by the VA going, "Hey, Trav, something's come up. I can't make that time. Can we make another time that'll work in your schedule?" And they're doing that early. Work it. Like, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, no problem. Let's reschedule it. So I think that's, again, another communication thing. And it's something, another big mistake.
Communication.
And I saw this. Yeah, another big thing, and it's not much, I get it from Filipino VAs, but I did get it from other nations, which is when they say that they can do some things and they can't. So rather than say you can do a task or a process, or, you're better off saying, "Hey, I can't do all of it. I can do these parts of the process. But tell you what, I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to, in my own time, I'll go away and I'll self-learn. I'll teach myself. I'll come back and I'll do those other parts. And if you give me some feedback over time, I'll get better and better at that area." So I'd rather hear that as a response from the virtual assistant, like being upfront about it. Then I'm able to go, "Hey, like, this person is going to work out because they're upfront with me. They're communicating early. I know what skills they do have. I know what skills they don't have." And the thing I love about it is they've got the right attitude. The right attitude is, "Hey, I'm willing to self-learn in my own time to learn those things that I don't have." And that is a really good indication of someone that's going to be a good long-term virtual assistant.
Nice. So basically, if I'll put this in a nutshell, again, another communication kind of issue to you have to avoid, getting that communication cut off, not, not updating your employer, things like that, and do not overpromise. So those
Yeah.
are basic, but are often being done by a lot of virtual
Yeah.
assistants.